Hello there everyone, my name is Zacatech12 and Silver won't shut up. Sorry, I'm just annoyed at how long the last video took to edit because of adding subtitles for when Silver spoke. And this video is no different. Also, to cut down on the video's length, I will not be including the first 40 minutes or so where me and Silver weren't talking. So anyways, without further ado, let's listen to me and Silver have some conversation, shall we?
Burger and a hot dog bun.
I'm thinking about it. I'm trying to picture that.
Burger and a hot dog bun.
Well, yeah, I am. I'm perfectly trying to picture that. I see, like...
It's the meat patty inside the hot dog bun.
That's literally what I'm seeing, but, like, I'm trying to make sense of it. Like, is it just, like, slapped on top? Is it, like, going on vertically?
No, it's in the bun. It's in the bun.
Actually, okay, after this, I gotta open up, like, Paint 3D and show what I'm thinking of.
So you're thinking about me saying something so stupid like burger and a hot dog bun.
Yeah, and that, I don't know. Oh, Flash Blaster. I'm still in randoms. I just realized I forgot to actually like invite you. I'm an idiot. There we go. I deal with that fish stick. Why are there so many fish sticks on this map? I never see this many fish sticks on other maps. Nor I swear I don't think I see this many fly fish. There are very few scrappers and moths. Hey, could y'all bust this open? We got 40 eggs on wave 1. All right. Oh, ooh, night wave, night wave, night wave. Please be fog. 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 It's probably glowflies. Oh, it's mothership. Actually, now that I think about it, I don't think I've seen have I seen a mothership on low tide on this map? I think I have. Hey, could you use like one of your specials on that mothership because we kind of need it. Fine, okay, fine. I'll slap down the wave breaker. Wow, that was a complete waste of your booyah. It really should have been used on, I don't know, the mothership. Oh, someone's using their whale on the mothership. That's good. So we got 43 on wave 2, and I think that's 83 eggs. Oh, another night wave. Please be fog. 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 Is it? I think it's glowflies. Yep, it's glowflies. We're not good. You know, you have your roller. You could try that. And I used my wave breaker. Yeah, we lost with glowflies. Alright, I think it's time to invite you. We did, like, pretty decently on those first 2 waves, and then the glowflies just obliterated us. And I used my wave breaker on the previous 2 waves instead of on glowflies.
Are you talking about the mothership from Fortnite Battle Royale?
I actually never want to hear another thing about Fortnite ever again because I'm a grown adult.
So you paid taxes.
Why would I show you my tax returns? That's just...
Oh, come on, you can share them with the internet.
Do you think I'm stupid? Alright, that makes a lot more sense. Like, you could get a lot of, like, very confidential information about me by looking at my tax returns. Also, TurboTax.
You talking about the mothership from Fortnite Battle Royale Chapter 2 Season 7, where they added Rick Sanchez from Rick and Morty?
You're acting even more 13 than you were yesterday. Oh my god, I hate Fortnite. It is just, oh my god. All right, hey. This way. We're up here.
I knew that.
Just gotta aim these walls. Okay, the snatcher. We have good snatcher spawns. Don't kill any snatchers if you can help yourself. Until they've already grabbed the eggs.
But the snatchers look so vulnerable.
Okay, I think that's that snatcher's. Okay, we got a good snatcher spawn. Okay, it's headed back this way. There we go. Okay, I have to lay out a wave breaker just to clear some lessers out.
Lester from GTA 5?
I have never played a Grand Theft Auto game in my life.
What do you mean you never played GTA 5? A good game?
I had a very sheltered childhood.
Okay, yeah, fair point. I remember that. But come on, GTA 5, the game where you can beat women up and not get in trouble.
That is disgusting. I'm sorry. No, that's not okay.
It really isn't. But if you think about it, us gamers, we have gamer rage. So we gotta take it out on someone.
You really are showing a lot of signs that I had back when I was your age, or more accurately, like 5 years ago.
Okay, old man, pain. Because there's a lot of pain to deal with them.
Yeah, but it's also pretty painful to use because the ink efficiency is painful.
Not more painful than the Bristol Bamboozler. It should be called the Pain Charger.
I don't know. I actually find it fun. Although, I really wish that we had main saver in Salmon Run.
Oh yeah, that would be really useful. It would be more useful if you could put jumps on your Briscoe gear.
Yeah, like each different color has one main of different abilities. Like, I don't know, like, I don't know, like main saver, sub saver, ink recover, ink resist.
Well, we tried our best.
That wasn't even as good of a first wave as I hoped it would be.
Big one is rigged.
Well, kind of isn't. Well, because I actually have a better understanding of how actually, like, the top 5 rankings work, like the top 5% rankings work, from extra work. Because the way it works is that like, overfishers getting like 8 trillion eggs, like 4 overfishers getting like 8 trillion eggs, isn't going to isn't really going to inflate the top 5% that much, mainly because it's like the lowest score to get in the top 5%. Not like that's what it is, because like what would inflate it is tons of people getting those crazy high scores. The more people doing it, not the higher the scores, is what increases like the top 5% threshold for big run. And knowing how awful like a score I have right now, I'm lucky to even get silver.
Well, I didn't understand a single thing you said. Only word I knew was inflation.
Yeah, I swear, when I played Stingray back in Splatoon 2, I never had this type of accuracy and stuff with it like the Stingers did.
They're hacking.
Aimbot mofos. Oh. Ah, God. I kept missing you somehow. And I didn't have enough ink for a bomb to throw at you.
You wanna know how I survived that booyah bomb from Boris?
I saw you. You said it. You're built different. That's not a flex. That's just cringe at this point.
No, because mainly I think I was lagging.
Ah, that makes a lot of sense. Oh.
So the booyah bomb didn't even exist on my screen. When I saw the clip, I'm like, huh, cool, I survived the bomb. Does this mean I'm cool? No, no one likes me. I'm lonely.
I'd say the same about myself, but at least I have you. As cringy as you are, at least I have you to talk to at the moment.
I have dog.
Oh, you got a dog. Okay, I got a dog too. Okay, as you can see here, I had to mute myself several times in previous streams.
Chihuahua.
It's not oh, you have a Chihuahua? Oh, so you have Satan. Oh, so you don't have a dog, you have Satan.
Hey, come on, Chihuahuas ain't that bad.
Oh, oh, wait, actually, yeah, they aren't that bad compared to Dalmatians.
Like, when I saw the video and my voice in it, I did not expect it to be that kind of deep.
Your voice is... You think your voice is deep? Like...
Not deep, but kind of deep.
For me, it was the opposite. My voice always sounded much... Like, when I was your age, my voice always sounded much deeper in real life compared to recording.
In recording, it sounds weird. I hate people that play Blobber and just camp in one space. I mean, that's all slaughters. The Blobber is more annoying because they shoot 4 shots instead of just 1.
But they have to hit all 4 shots to one-shot you.
Yeah, but they keep on spamming it with Ink Saver. You know how much Ink Saver Blobbers could have and just kill you instantly? Too much. So glad they got rid of Power Up in this game.
I actually would disagree, as Main Up kind of really helped carry a lot of blasters. And I'm upset that they brought back respawn punish, especially considering how much chargers tend to main it.
Would you rather go against a Bamboozler with Power Up main or a Blaster with Power Up main? I mean, Luna Blaster, that's a whole different story.
Like, the thing is that that's mainly just due to, that has less to do with, like, what the thing is, it's not fundamentally as unfixable as, say, Damage Up was from Splatoon 1. The thing is, I didn't really understand Damage Up and why I was getting one-shot by Bamboozlers back then, back when I was, like, 13. I didn't understand what gear abilities were.
When I was playing Splatoon 1, I saw the Bamboozler, and you wanna know what I thought?
What did you think?
I thought it was an auto-fire weapon because it looked like an M16. I thought they all learned it wasn't. Like, why do they have to make it look like a fire auto weapon with M16 parts on it, but it's just a damn sniper?
It's not really a sniper. More accurately, it's just a charger.
I mean, technically, Captain Cuttlefish used it in the Great Turf War.
Yeah, because back in those days, it was actually a frontline weapon.
Bamboozler mains be like.
Nowadays, it's much more of a midline support weapon, especially because nowadays it's got auto bomb and
double kill with auto bombs once. They were just standing still. The people were sitting in the ink and just standing still. For my auto bomb just to kill them.
They could have possibly been out of ink, because that's something that's happened to me several times.
Yeah, but they could have just swim away.
Oh, they were standing in their own ink.
Yep.
Oh, so they're just absent-minded dumbasses like yours truly.
Like me and you.
Because there are so many times where I clearly see a splat bomb, a suction bomb, an auto bomb, anything, and just don't do anything about it, or just back away, or it's too late when I realize it.
Did you notice all us? Okay. So
Yeah, I noticed. Like, I'm the only one who doesn't have like the green slop suit. I have the black glop suit.
You shall become a green. Wait, slop suit. Oh my God! It's the mothership from Fortnite Battle Royale.
Hey, does anyone have a whale? You got a whale? A tri-strike? Booyah! Make sure to save it.
Yeah, I got whale.
Yeah, make sure to save it for the mothership. When the mothership goes over the basket.
I should have said I got your mom, aka the whale. But that would have been dumb.
Yeah, cause like, haha, your mom jokes. They're not funny anymore. You gotta be real creative if you want to make a funny your mom joke.
Your mom's so stupid. She showed up to Xbox Live.
No, it's like, yo mama's so stupid. She bought tickets to Xbox Live. Get it? Because she thought it was a concert. Oh yeah, I remember the Yo Mama YouTube channel. Yeah, I remember back in 2017, they were milking FNAF and fidget spinners to death.
Heard about the DLC for FNAF Security Breach?
No, like, I don't even know the first thing about FNAF Security Breach. I know the first game because I am a grown-up. Yeah, like, the FNAF games came out back when I was in primary school. I was younger than you when they first came out.
I still can't believe I thought FNAF was scary when I used to be younger.
No, it's not. That was why I never tried it.
Look, I was a stupid kid, okay?
I was an even stupider kid.
I thought food used to stack up in your belly.
Granted, I thought that you used to have to eat, like, that people ate, and that's how babies were made.
See, that's what I thought. I thought you have to eat the baby for the baby to be in the belly.
Yeah, but now I know how sex works. Actually, no, I don't, because I've never had it. You know, I really don't want to turn into a gigantic douchebag the moment I actually have sex. So.
Oh yeah, I had sex. What are you gonna do about it, little baby boy? Haha, you never had sex.
Yeah, I people. Yeah. You see, I'm better than you because yeah. Oh my God. The amount of people on like I don't want to end up on the subreddit r/I have sex because it's full of people just like that.
At least you had a dad. My dad left me.
Yeah, my dad died of a heart attack.
Oh crap, no, come on.
Well, that was good.
Yeah, I know I threw it in that last second.
Yeah, funny enough, an interesting thing about egg throwing is that if you actually throw it in, if an egg's being shot by a big shot cannon or you're throwing it, it can actually the timer can actually keep going until the egg lands, because just in case it ends up landing in the basket. That's actually saved me several times.
Oh, that's a cool fact. Ah!
Yeah, because despite the fact that big shot cannons usually never go directly in the basket, sometimes they actually do go into the basket.
My main. You got my main weapon.
Gotta make sure to be mobile when you're a mini.
Fun fact about me, since I'm a mini main, I do not use one speed up. Heh.
You really should, though, because that is like one of the most fundamental abilities that any type of Splatling main needs to use, whether Mini or Hydra. You really should, because Turf War is in a terrible spot in Splatoon 3. It's just not fun anymore. Like, all the maps are designed so poorly.
I beat myself up.
Oh, got a good snatcher movement. We got good snatcher movement.
Oh, come on. Why does Stingray gotta bully me? Why can't he bully you? I mean, you're the most bully-proof person. You're the actual idiot in this group. Why can't he bully you?
Funny enough, I rarely ever got directly bullied at school. Most of the times I did, I directly deserved it. And it came, and a few times, and the other times, kind of came from my closest friends at the time.
I got bullied for no reason. Someone said, stand up if you don't like.
Let me guess, you were bullied because you were autistic. Because I feel like 99% of people who were bullied got bullied because they were autistic, and just no one knew what autism. Yeah, because that's like a very common thing. Like, being on the spectrum is a lot more common than people give it credit for.
No, I was bullied because I was female, because I had long hair, but my hair is brown.
You have long hair, but your hair is brown.
Yeah, so I'm not emo. I like long hair.
Yeah, I would say I'm blonde, but not really anymore.
Yeah, idiot! Only blondes are stupid.
No, I'm not really blonde anymore. Well, I would say my dad was blonde, but you know, like, it has a double meaning because, you know, gray hair. His hair was graying, and he was losing it.
Have you ever heard of this book series called Bone?
Dumb?
No, Bone.
Oh, Bone. I've never heard of that. I haven't really been into like reading books in a while.
That's a good series. I like it. Oh yay, 2 silver scales and 14 bronze scale.
You know what? To actually match with you, I'm actually gonna end the match. I'm actually just gonna pop out and switch to the green glop suit just so we can match.
Yeah, green power. We smoke weed. No, we do not smoke weed. That's illegal.
You think I care?
Remember, kids, if you smoke weed, your parents are gonna die.
So you still felt the you also felt the fallout of the war on drugs. Cause like I remember like we had this like champs program back in like 5th grade or so, where the way it worked was like some like a police officer from the Richmond County Sheriff's Department came and talked to us about like all the disgusting things that have happened to people who've done alcohol, weed, cigarettes.
Like when I first got it, I was a playing machine. But now since it's only I have to wait 2 months for weapon updates, it's getting tiring.
You're making me think how it really does show how the seasonal approach was a terrible idea. Oh, like, great!
You got DC, didn't you?
Yeah, Let me guess, you're in a match? Yep, you're on the clock. Okay, time for freelance.
You know what Splatoon means? Totally
yes, I know.
Not reliable servers.
I was about to say, like, because you said, you know, yeah, it doesn't have servers. It's peer-to-peer.
Oh, wait, I got a communication error.
I just popped into the stupid match, so you're going to have to wait for me.
Thank you, God, for this wonderful servers on Splatoon.
It doesn't have servers, I keep telling you. Like, Splatoon doesn't have servers, it's just peer-to-peer. Like, literally, it has no servers whatsoever. It's literally just the consoles communicating directly.
Well, don't you think they should have servers?
Of course. However, that wouldn't necessarily help. What also would directly help would be better netcode and a higher tick rate.
Have you noticed almost all my badges are silver, and my nickname is Silver?
You did that on purpose, didn't you?
Maybe.
Well, I got the gold Tenatech badge, the silver Tri-Strike badge, and the silver Junction badge, and the silver Salmon Junction badge.
I want to get the gold Spike badge.
Yeah, but you gotta, I think you gotta like order a garbage amount from like Spike directly.
Maybe that new gear once in a while. Like, I'm still waiting on the Cap of Legend.
Like, the fact that the Sizzle season is barely even a week old and you're already bored of it shows that the weekly update approach from Splatoon 2 was definitely the way it had to be.
Splatoon 2, wonderful game, had so many weapons to play with.
We still got roughly the same amount of content, but it was spread out over like, but it was like spread out instead of just crapped out all at once.
Think about it. How the hell can they get the Cap of Legend if it's a one-of-a-kind?
Probably a replica, just like the Octoling goggles.
Oh yeah, good point. How does Mr. Grizz know about the Cap of Legend?
It's a Cap of Legend! If it really is a Cap of Legend, why would they not know about it? I mean, granted, how does Little Judd know about it? Because, you know, it's not, because Mr. Grizz isn't really a real character, it's just Little Judd.
But what about the bear?
The bear itself is just an amalgamation, an anomaly. It's not an actual real thing. It's pretty mindless. The actual consciousness behind Grizzco as a company is Lil Judd.
I know the true villain of Splatoon.
People joked about Lil Judd being the villain, but like,
no, Sea Cucumber. He's evil, I know it.
Actually, no. According to the, according to like some of the art books, CQ is just doing his job. He's not he's not really, inherently evil. Just knows that that's what he has to do, which is conduct the train and kill people.
Probably done a lot of time where he doesn't have any emotions towards it.
Well, actually, funny enough, according to the test scores, the tests, they don't actually die. Like they respawn. It's just like, but however, during like the final escape sequence of Octo Expansion, if you die, you're actually dead.
Doesn't he feel any remorse from that?
Well, CQ doesn't actually kill you, isn't able to kill you during that final moment.
I have a theory. What if all those screams from Splatoon 1's boss rooms were from the blending up of those Octolings from Commander Tartar?
That's actually a commonly thought theory. I was actually thinking that it was actually them getting their tentacles chopped off to breed more Octotroopers.
It makes more sense because trying to escape from the underground. Also, aren't we gonna talk about how there's 2 underground bunkers, Octo Valley and Alterna?
There's several. They run all across the planets.
Ah, neat.
And I'm pretty sure, like, my headcanon is that they since they were all built, like, pretty soon after the Great Turf War, but until the Deep Sea Metro was built, they were pretty disconnected from each other. Because the Deep Sea Metro is described as being an actual, like, subway that people use. Like, this isn't just, like a weird, like, front for like Kamaboko. It's like an actual subway that's used by real people. Like the people that you see riding on it are like actually like going to school or work, like they're commuting.
Yep, but isn't there two subways? The one up ground and the one under the ground?
Well, both are technically underground, it's just one's farther underground.
No, I'm talking about the subway in Splatoon 3, like the one where you go to Inkopolis.
It's not, well, yeah, like I said, there is two. They're just both underground, it's just one is farther underground. The Deep Sea Metro is farther underground.
Mr. Grizz is hot.
You a furry by chance?
No, I was just kidding. Obviously, he's not hot, but he does kind of look cute.
That's because it was designed to be like a teddy bear.
Yeah, I see that now. Seeing those videos about that plush teddy bear online, where it looks exactly like Mr. Grizz.
No, but for some reason I was thinking about like that, thinking about that teddy bear that had a bunch of fungus growing on it, like wet-looking fungus.
If I ever hear something in my room like Happy Little Workers, I'm getting out, because I know who that is.
Funny enough, according to like the Splatoon, actually, I don't think it's the Splatoon 2 art book. I think it's the Aqua Expansion art book, you know, the one that's never been brought outside of Japan.
Aw, man. I actually have a Legend of Zelda art book with all the other stuff.
Which one? Is it Masterworks, Hyrule Encyclopedia, or?
It's the green one.
Oh, Hyrule Historia.
Yeah, but my dad has it, and my real dad did some bad things. Yeah, I'm not even joking.
Oh, great, low tide, awesome. Sarcasm.
Three green glop suits.
And one of them is me.
No one likes you.
Put on the real uniform. Put on the high-vis green one. That one's outdated.
Not really. Still cool. Are we still gonna mention how evil little Judd's still plotting to kill regular Judd? Is he gonna do it or not? I mean, Judd isn't dead yet.
Watch it. The moment you beat Side Order, Judd is just gone, and it's just little Judd.
Hey, where the cat goes? Little Judd, put down the knife. No.
Funny enough, interesting thing. I had an idea of a different way the series could go that isn't just a straight sequel. I have an idea of a Splatoon prequel.
You mean Flatland about the Great Turf War?
Yeah, exactly. Like the whole point of it is like the whole point of the live service model would actually be to tell the story of the war as it wages on over a certain number of years. And I would actually like the idea that there would actually be 2 different campaign modes on launch, and there would be a couple more, like several more added over the course of the game. And I think we may have to do a bit of a season pass like we did with this. You know, like every certain amount of time. Like say every 6 months to a year, there'd be like a new chapter to the campaign, and there'd be 2 sides to each there would be like 2 campaigns per like chapter like added. One where you play as Cuttlefish, one where you play as Octavio.
Human for Octavio or split one?
Because as we saw in the Sunken Skulls in Splatoon 1, Octavio used to be a regular Octoling.
We don't know why he's in split form.
Well, I actually have a headcanon of that. Because you see like the sort of like scars on his like parts of his tentacles. Yeah, my headcanon is that near the end of the Great Turf War, as more and more species were allying with the Inklings, the Octolings were getting desperate. And what they ended up doing, this is the origin of the Octo Troopers. They started cutting, not only did they start cutting off, their own tentacles and mutilating themselves to breed more soldiers, but this is where the child soldiers start coming into play. As well as because by the end of the war, Octavio has already started to ascend the ranks and be pretty high up, ranking up to the point where he's almost gotten to the point where now that so many more species are allying with the Inklings, these new Octo Troopers aren't intelligent enough they are intelligent enough to operate the great Octo weapons and such, because you know we see them do that. But they aren't intelligent enough to be non-combat officers, which is what some of the other species that allied with the Inklings do. As the Inklings' talents are better spent on an open battlefield with their squid forms and ease of movement, rather than sitting back and commanding everyone. While they do have leadership roles on the ground, like they mostly don't operate, say, like other weapons of mass destruction and other weapons of mass destruction and things like that. That's mostly done by the Jellies and the other species that ended up allying with the Inklings. I wasn't finished yet, and because of that, Octavio and several other like high-ranking non-combat officers that and several other high-ranking. The reason I say several others is because I'm pretty sure in Busy Vacation, like the band that Off the Hook collabed with, we see an Octoling that looks very similar to Octavio, and I think that they could have been another non-combat officer that went through the same thing that Octavio went through, which was to essentially use the technology, well, their new science research to be able to essentially save them from death and make them immortal. And unfortunately, okay, I can tell you have Bucket. Try Bucket.
Actually, it's called Try Slosher.
You're just asking me to put like a nerd emoji over that voice clip in the highlight video. You're just asking me to put a nerd emoji.
Would Octavio be able to swim since he's in octopus form? Because I don't know.
I feel like that his mobility is significantly limited due to the fact that he's not really the way he once was, and the fact that he's over 100 years old, just like Cuttlefish is.
Cuttlefish isn't gonna die. I mean, he's squid now, so is he gonna die?
I don't know. I feel like that could either confirm or deny that squid form that Cuttlefish is in now. That could either confirm or deny how
But what if DJ Octavio also had his ink dried up out of him too?
Well, I don't know, as he's still just as magenta as ever.
Yeah, but he's staying in octopus form.
That's why I feel like some of this is contradictory. So like the idea would be like, some ideas I had for this prequel would be like, you know, I could actually explore some of the in-depth ranking systems of both the Inkish and Octarian militaries. Like,
will we learn more about that one sanitized Octarian that is a banned person?
Who?
You know the one banned from...
Oh, Deadfish!
Where there's a sanitized Octoling?
Oh, you're talking about Deadfish?
Yeah, her. Or he.
Yeah, she does use she, her pronouns. Like, the Japanese version does say her real name rather than her stage name. I forget what her real name is.
Did you die by a Drizzler?
Yeah! It's not that hard to die by a Drizzler, especially when you're at low health. Oh, we got machines, we got...
What do you prefer, the Octoling HUD from Splatoon 2 or the Octoling HUD from Splatoon 3?
Definitely the one from Splatoon 2, as it made it much more unique and much more visually distinct from the Inkling one.
Yeah, it does look so much better in Splatoon 2.
I really don't like the partial minimalistic vibe that they're going for in Splatoon 3, because, like, that's just a problem a lot of game HUDs are going through. Like,
I think it's cool to have some tentacles curled up in the HUD.
What always confused me back when Octo Expansion first came out is, like, they had an Octo form that they've been using for the rivals since Splatoon 1. Why did they make a new one?
Like, I like the new one. It's cool, but I prefer the old one, kind of.
Yeah, it makes... Like, because according to an interview with one of the devs that was translated into English by Rasakaz, apparently nowadays only women Octolings are allowed to ascend to ranks of, like, rival or higher.
And what about boys?
Well, they live in a matriarchal society, which, as opposed to the humans who live in a patriarchal society. Even though I don't think that even though obviously most decent people think that a gender hierarchy is a terrible thing.
Can Octoling boys get married to Octoling girls?
Why? Why would that be a question? Well,
obviously, I don't know. Inklings could have weddings. Octolings could have weddings. They could do it different.
Well, the thing is, I'm pretty sure that I imagine that the 8 who is in the middle of their training. 8 never finished their training. I presume that that most Octolings never ascend higher than rival because they're actually on the same level, according to official ranks, as the other Octotroopers, which is why sometimes you can see them fighting with them in Splatoon 2. And my headcanon is that, see, like, Inklings and Octolings can have, like, what I like to call a display color and an ink color. The ink color is self-explanatory, you know, it's just the color of their ink, which is, like, it's most obvious on the idols. And the ink color is, you know, what their actual ink color is, and it's usually on the tips of their tentacles and stuff like that, like how Callie's ink color is magenta and Marie's ink color is yellow-green, Pearl's ink color is pink, Marina's ink color is teal,
or green,
turquoise, whereas the
Pearl's colors are pink.
And the thing is, they also have what I call a display color. This is just a color that their tentacles can be without affecting their ink color. Like how Callie and Marina's display color are black. Pearl's display color is white, and Marie's display color is gray.
Have you noticed Deep Cut's the only ones that don't have tips of the colors on their tentacles?
Yeah! Funny enough, I actually have a headcanon about that. Usually, my headcanon is that you can usually tell who is an avid ink sport player by whether or not they have one solid color, or if they have two colors. Because avid ink sport players end up having to change their colors so often, it's a rule in ink sports that you can't have like display colors, and that your display color has to be the same color as your ink color, so that they can't like confuse you with your other team. Because like imagine if like say we were on the lavender team and someone else was yellow, had their display color as yellow, while the other team was yellow, we could try accidentally shooting at them without knowing.
My question is, would that mean Shiver and Fry would have squid forms? Because I know.
Of course they do. All of them do. We even see like clip art of the Squid Sister squid forms in some of the art books. And Mario Maker.
Oh yeah, I forgot Mario Maker exists. I was just gonna talk about how they have a pet freaking stingray.
Who has a pet stingray?
Deep Cut, or probably not a pet stingray, their friend is a stingray.
You mean a manta ray?
Manta ray, whatever.
Cause like Big Man is actually the main producer for Deep Cut. Fry and Shiver only really sing.
Big Cut.
Yes, because we all know who's the most important.
Big Man, baby, let's go. It's always not about this money, Spider-Man. It's about the mix, baby, the mix. Let's go, the mix, baby. Very funny meme. Are we gonna also talk about how Pearl thinks some Octolings are kind of extinct because we haven't seen one?
Well, that's not just a Pearl thing. That was just a common thing throughout Inkish society up until the surface opened up.
But the Squid Kids, meaning the Squid Sisters, Agent 3 and Captain Crowfish knew the Octolings existed. I mean, besides Agent 3, I wouldn't count him because technically before Agent 3 he didn't know.
Yeah, you could just say they. I mean, you could just say they like I do. Even though I personally believe that it is canon that Agent 3, that Captain 3 is a woman, and New 3 is an Octoling. Like, I'm sorry, New 3 is an Octoling. I'm sorry.
My canon is New 3 and Captain 3 are boys, and New 3 is an Inkling because I'm different. I don't really like the designs of Octolings. Not racist, I just prefer Inklings.
I've heard some people say similar things about black people, so you may want to wash your mouth.
Good point. But it's just their hairstyles kind of get old after a while.
I've heard people say the exact same things about black people. I'm sorry.
I'm not racist. I like Octolings.
I'm sorry. It's just I care a lot about racial equity because, you know, the town I live in is 60% people of color.
Well, I brought Octo Expansion for $20. And I played it. I beat it. For an Octoling.
I did that too. I just, like, the thing is, I'm not against Octolings. I've actually played as Octoling several times.
I just think they should have a new, squid form, aka Octo form, because it's kind of not cool. I do not like the Octo form.
I honestly kind of feel like that the squid form of the Inklings is boring, in my opinion.
Kind of, yeah.
It's just I play as an Inkling because I've been as an Inkling for so long that my character is just an Inkling at this point. Like, changing to an Octoling, I've tried it several times. I've even played as an Octoling extensively, especially after the Octo expansion came out.
What did the Cali amiibo give you in Splatoon 1? I mean, yeah, you had Agent 3 gear in Splatoon 1, which you did get it for beating the story mode, so what's the point of the Cali amiibo?
The idle amiibos in Splatoon 1 just let you watch concerts of the Squid Sisters concerts in the plaza even after Splatfest ended. That's all they did.
Statue. Sorry, I had to freak out. Statue laughing. They're coming for us. I know it. I know those statues are alive. They're gonna kill us in all our sleep. They're gonna come to Splatland or Inksville and kill us all. I just know
Inksville,
it. Or it's Inks. Oh my God, is it Inksville or Splatsville?
It's Splatsville. It's Inkopolis is the other place.
You have too many inks and cities. Why can't you just call it Inksville?
Because it's stupid.
Yeah, but Splatville? Really? Splatville?
I'm more pissed at the fact that instead of calling us Splatish, they called us Splatlandian. Cause like if the place is called the Splatlands, I feel like I'd be going like basing it off of say like how Ireland is. Like we don't call them Irelandians, we call them Irish.
Splatoon 3's real villain is Big Man.
No, I think the closest thing to evil is that I'm pretty sure that Big Man is aromatic, but absolutely Big Man owns a sex dungeon.
Back in my day, Bamboozler used to be good.
Now it's just a piece of sh**.
Look how they nuked my baby.
I'm more upset at how they have just neutered rollers.
Like, it's not even for rolling anymore. Might as well just call it.
They have never been for rolling. They've never been for that. They've never been for that.
Oh no, in Splatoon 1 for sure they were made for rolling. Have you seen people in Splatoon 1 when they went against a roller? They just rolled.
No, you were just bad at the game.
What do you mean?
You were just bad. Like seriously, they've always been about flicking. Have you seen any top level Dynamo players back in Splatoon 1?
Yeah, I'm talking about the regular Splat rollers.
Again, it was still all about flicking. It was all about sharking behind them.
They didn't use it as flicking. Remember, they didn't have vertical.
Well, actually, that was actually a benefit for not having a vertical flick because it made it easier for you to actually cover a wider area and do things. Because I honestly do feel like that the vertical flick is what ruined the rollers for me.
I'm gonna split back on you when you die again.
You think that's gonna hurt me?
I'm gonna take away your precious OLED switch.
Go ahead, I have a backup.
I'll steal your virginity. Wait, no, never mind. Do you know how to steal virginity?
Knowing the fact that I grew up in the South and the fact that I never had a proper sex education, probably not.
To steal his virginity, you need to have sex with someone.
Yeah, I know. I'm joking. Like, I know you're joking as well.
Full floaty delay because we have a life thing on our back. Kind of looks like floaty.
It's a lifesaver. That's literally what it's called.
I know that. Look what you did. Scared my dog.
Well, I don't know. Like, bigrun's IMO are kind of like a bit. Thing is, another things I had about the ideas for that prequel is like, whereas the Turf War mode would pretty standard, you know. Have like old-fashioned versions of weapons. They'd all have to be retooled. Like some weapons like would have to just like non-exist in the modern day. Things like that.
You think the Splatshot would exist?
There actually was a prototype Octoshot, I think, shown in one of the art books.
I don't know how to say this without someone being like, "Hey, you watch a kid show." So I might have been watching Bluey.
No one's been judging anyone for watching Bluey.
Okay.
Tons of adults have been watching Bluey.
I was watching the episode of Bluey. And it was a pull episode, and I saw an exact water gun that looked like Splatoon 1's splatter shot.
Well, I mean, the splatter shot isn't exactly a unique design, so...
But yeah, you cannot wrong me. Splatoon 1's splatter shot design is one of the best designs of a splatter shot, in my opinion.
Well, I was kind of feeling that, like, the Splatoon 2 design was honestly the best until, like, I got my hands on the Ten-Attack, and now the Splatoon 3 design has really grown on me. Because, like, the all-pink look of the Ten-Attack, oh my god, it is so good.
Look, the Octoshot has not changed at all.
Well, actually, that's not true. In Splatoon 1, it had a little bit of a green look to it. In Splatoon 2, it was all black. Oh, Nightwave, get up here.
Anything about night, huh? Something bad about night?
Oh, it's Fogwave. Nice, let's go. We gotta play hard. Make sure to lure goldies.
I cannot see.
Whoa.
Don't follow me.
Fine, I'm getting rid of this fly fish.
In Splatoon 0, the main ability of Splatoon 0 in the hero mode, and the Great Turf War, you get to kill everyone there.
Well, I don't really know the full story. I haven't like thought of an idea for a full story, but I do think it should like showcase them starting out as trainees and being like, in my opinion, I think they should be like belittled by their by the superiors. And whereas Cuttlefish, that just drove him to do the best he could. Whereas Octavio, that just made him hungry for power.
You know, when I think of showing, I think the actually.
Oh wait, and yeah. Oh yeah, like the nerd emoji.
Actually, the gun is actually called the splatter shot. Actually, my grandpappy would be really proud of me right now.
Yeah, I do think it would be nice to see a Moses like in a 3D model because we've only ever seen him in one of the Sunken Scrolls.
Oh, another gold. Oh, sweet. That's jackpot now. Okay.
48 eggs. Let's go. That was really good.
I got that in at the last minute.
And it was also pretty good, especially because it was on low tide.
We haven't had a new Squiffer yet. Neither a new freaking. We had a new mini Splatling, but I do not like the Zinker. The kit's not kind of fun. I don't like it.
I actually really liked the Zinni back in Splatoon 2, but not anymore, no. The vanilla mini is much better.
Okay, in my opinion, Splatoon 1's mini design is the best. I like it. You know what? Have you noticed the Tri-Slosher Nova is
Nouveau?
literally...
You mean the Tri-Slosher Nouveau, not Nova?
Nouveau? Look, there's too many company names. I cannot...
It's pronounced, it's just a French word for new.
What are you, Splatooners?
Of course, I am. I've been playing since 2016.
But you're very conscious. Do you think Mr. Grizz existed in Splatoon 1?
No, because remember, it's just Little Judd. Little Judd wasn't out of the cloning tube until Splatoon 2, where an Inkling janitor accidentally tripped over a wire. That was a terrible, we've only got like 70 eggs. That was a terrible wave too. Alright, I got Charger, and I have no more Booyahs. Oh, actually, the Sploosh is actually a really good weapon for Salmon Run because of how much bigger hitboxes of Salmon are. Hey, could you try Strike over here? Try Strike over here. Nice, good job. Just let that Snatcher get over here.
Come here. Come here. Hey, damn it, he phased through the wall. He went away. He went away with the eggs. He phased through that damn wall. I hate how Snatchers can break physics and just phase through the wall.
I just saw another one phase through the wall again.
Look, he doesn't care. As long as you get those eggs back, he's gonna break physics.
Trying to revive you.
You kind of suck at aiming. We know Salmon exists. Did Salmon exist? Yeah, Salmons existed in Splatoon 1.
Yeah, the Salmonids themselves did, just not Grizzco.
Yeah, but the eggs were used for Octarian power, I think.
Yeah, they had a straight up peace treaty where the Salmonids would give up some of their eggs to allow the Octarians to have at least a little bit of power, as that's the reason why they steal the Great Zapfish. They aren't connected to the grid.
Have you noticed there's more than one Great Zapfish? There's actually technically 4. Because remember that one Great Zapfish on Camp Triggerfish where it came out?
That's just the same Great Zapfish as, actually, I think in Splatoon 1 they added actually it was in Splatoon 2. They added, sometimes you could see the Great Zapfish off the tower and flying. It doesn't need to be connected to a tower all the time. It just needs to, which is why society didn't immediately collapse when it was stolen. They had some power built up.
If you never complete the story mode, you'll never run out of power in Splatoon.
Yeah, because that's the point. Because that would just be stupid.
Oh, you didn't complete the story mode? No power for you. You can't buy clothes. Ha.
That's called blackmail. That's what that is. It's called blackmail.
You know what? I saw the stupidest person in the Salmon Run once. This guy was using Reef Slider to paint.
Well, I mean, actually, it depends on the context. I just realized. Depends on the context. Were they trapped or something? Did they need to use Reef Slider to get in?
Oh no! It was in the very beginning of the match.
Oh wow! Oh, they probably might have accidentally clicked in the right stick because I've done that several times. And because the thing is that the power eggs that we're getting from just killing the Salmonids, they clearly aren't fertilized. There's no children inside these eggs, whereas the golden eggs are fertilized. Funny enough, I actually have a headcanon for the name of the country that Splatsville and Inkopolis is in. Inkland. It's, according to the lore, it is built on top of modern-day Japan, which is, because, I remember back when the Splatlands were first revealed, I was hoping that it would actually be built on top of the Nevada deserts. However, there is evidence in Splatoon 2 where in Tentacule Outpost, you can actually see what looks like Splatsville off in the distance. You can see a bunch of desert. So I was hoping that some future Splatoon games could actually go to, America, or Europe. Or hell, Oz.
In America, you can just legally own a gun and just take it outside.
Well, depends on your state. It depends on which state you need a permit to open carry and things like that.
No, I mean the United States.
It really does depend on a lot of factors, because although half the time the pigs don't enforce any new gun laws. Police, all cops are bastards. That is a fact.
Do you think all the Inklings know about that laughing statue named Delfino Museum?
Just call it museum. No one calls it Museum Delfonsino.
You think they know that exists anyways?
I don't think all of them do, as it can only really be heard in Recon.
And it has to be a Splatfest going on, remember?
Yeah, it has to be going on at night. And a lot of them, I feel like unless they work as, say, like a janitor at the place, well, the thing is that I'm pretty sure, like, the funny thing is that it's confirmed that after several, like, minutes or so, that after a while, the ink actually starts to evaporate. They don't have to, it doesn't have to be cleaned up manually. It can be, it just doesn't have to.
But what do you wonder those statues do when inklings are not there? Could they get up?
Night at the museum, because remember those movies?
Oh yeah, they definitely could get up.
I think they're cursed. I like to think that that Delfoncino is actually like the British Museum and they steal all of their artifacts.
I heard the theory online, or like on YouTube, where the theory is 2 inkling girls were standing next to the ledge. 2 of them fell down.
Oh, they died. Yeah, okay. I mean, that's like honestly one of like the most basic ideas for the haunted statue. Someone died. It's a pretty basic idea.
What else you guys say? These statues are haunted because who gives a
You know, actually, something I was thinking about is that they're haunted because the people that that Delfoncino stole them from put a curse on it. Wait, you have an egg! You have an egg! Throw it in! Throw it in! Throw it in! Throw it in! Oh,
crap. I wasn't paying attention. That was my bad. Should have been paying attention.
Some other ideas I actually have for the thing is that for a Splatoon prequel is that the way the multiplayer would work is that, you know, depending on whether you play as an Inkling or Octoling depends on which access to what hub and what battle hub you have. And you will always be playing against Inklings or Octolings. Again,
what about that ringing telephone in Inkblock Academy?
Probably related to Tartar.
Or an Octoling calling for help.
Why? I mean, how would they be able to call the surface? They aren't connected to the grid at all.
Tartar is a damn phone.
Yeah, but it's less of a phone and more of an AI in the shell of an old phone.
Also, remember, there is phones in the deep sea metro.
Yeah, but I highly doubt that they would be connected to the surface's grid.
Never know.
Yeah, like, because the whole point of the Octarians stealing the Zapfish is because they aren't connected to the surface's power grid. So I highly doubt that they would be connected to the telephone networks either.
Isn't this gonna be fun giving me subtitles?
What about subtitles?
You gotta give me subtitles. Isn't that fun?
Oh yeah, I forgot. I forgot. Like,
imagine going to school.
I'm only doing it because I have the opportunity, not because I actually want to. Because if I didn't have this opportunity, if I waste this opportunity, I will never be able to use this money elsewhere.
You mean your 2 cents in YouTube?
No, my parents saved to pay for my college and the Hope Scholarship I have.
Kenza weapons?
I don't know. I mean, because I remember back when the Kensa weapons were first added. Nintendo was saying that this would be the last major update for Splatoon 2. Then after tons of backlash, they finally added the Shelton Pix weapons. I don't know, I really do hope that we get 3rd kits for every weapon. And I really do hope that we get the Wasabi Shot instead of the Kenatech, because I think the Wasabi Shot from Splatoon 1 is much better. Same with the Berry Pro compared to the Kensa Pro.
I want the Berry Pro, give me the damn Berry Pro.
Ooh, Fog on low tide. And we got, yeah. I hear a flipper flopper.
Flipper.
Ah, Stinger!
Captain 3 wearing flip-flops. Have you also known Captain 3 is also wearing Captain Cuttlefish's poncho?
Of course.
Without the war medals, but he doesn't have the war medals, Captain Cuttlefish does.
Yeah, that's because, the new Splatoon has never actually been in proper war, and mostly just, espionage missions.
So I have noticed in my Discord avatar, the Captain 3 avatar that I use on Discord, he is sitting on a spawner in from Splatoon 3. You know, the one that you start out on, like the
the spawn pods. They're called spawn pods.
Spawn pod, yeah. I have noticed that, but in the actual game, he sits on a crate, which I kind of find out weird. And
46 eggs. Like, fog waves are our best bet.
I don't know how, but I don't know why they didn't go with the spawn pod. Instead, they went with the crate. I think it would have been a lot better if they went with the spawn pod.
Like, this is to differentiate between the old spawn points that Splatoon 1 and 2 had.
Even in, I forgot the map, but it's a flat random map that they
Scorch Gorge? I actually remember back when Scorch Gorge was first revealed, and some people were questioning, like, if there is a decommissioned spawn pad there.
And there is.
Would that mean that the new spawning system is just for Turf War? Some people were literally thinking that. Although now I wish that it was just for Turf War, because the old spawn system was better.
It really is. But have you seen the spawning animation in Splatoon 1? Yeah, that did not age well. It's funny to think that the spawn pods is just a copy machine.
Yeah, that was actually shown in, I think, one of the, I think that was actually shown in some concept art for the game.
And you know what, that's actually pretty fitting now I think about it. Because remember, the thing where you access turf war and rank, that little...
Yeah, it looks like it looks like a thermos.
No, it looks like a kettle, the kettle thing.
It looks more like a thermos to me than a kettle.
It's a kettle, it is actually a kettle. So it makes more sense for it to be a coffee. The spawn pod is a coffee.
Alright, it's time to fight Ouroboros. Yep, I was right.
I have Booyah Bomb.
Oh, I hope I get Hydra. I hope I get Hydra so I can shred it. Yes. Alright.
Washing machine.
Okay, where's the bastard coming from? Over here.
Man, I forgot you can't split jump in this game.
Yeah, you can't super jump in Salmon. According to the lore, apparently the reason why is that there's supposedly anomalous magnetic fields in the Salmonid territory preventing you from doing this, but I think if you're unable to do it during Big Run, it has to specifically do with the salmon themselves rather than where they are.
Or Spores has some long pants, that's for you big monkey.
There we go!
Booyah! What language is kind of weird?
That's because Inkish and Octarian are even languages. They're just random syllables with no meaning whatsoever.
Only got 26 bronze scales.
Well, I actually need to get a lot more bronze scales because I need to save up for something in the shop.
I'm buying that life vest. I don't care. I'm buying that life vest.
So another thing I was thinking about, like the Splatoon prequels, like a Splatoon prequel would be, is that since you'd be able to see like how their ranking is, that would be directly correlated to your multiplayer rank. Because in Turf War, you would just get the normal colors as usual, but in ranked, your display color would actually correspond to your rank. And I actually have a headcanon for specifically the Octarian military and their ranking structure, not necessarily the Inkish military, as we haven't really seen them.
I've never noticed the Captain's Legend actually has a hole in it.
Yeah, it has to have a hole in it so that Cuttlefish can put his put his hair back, his ponytail back. I'm trying to get to you.
Damn it! I thought you suck at aiming, but now you suck at climbing walls.
It wasn't fully inked. I don't play chargers.
The squid surge.
I should have done that, but the squid surge is mostly useless. So, like, my headcanon for the different display colors is that privates or standard soldier octolings get magenta, rivals get red, and then we have sergeants which get green, and they can command. Rivals are a bit of a flexible position. Either they can operate as standard soldiers, like we see in Splatoon 2, or they can command squads of privates or other lesser Octarians.
I think it's funny that DJ Octavio has more of a samurai design than anything.
That was the point.
When I think of Octolings, I kind of think of Japanese.
That's the point. And actually, you can actually kind of funny enough, the random syllables in Japanese can actually have a slight meaning because there's like 3 different alphabets in Japanese. Because according to we actually get to know what letters actually make up these syllables instead of having to like play them by ear thanks to the Splatoon 2 physical soundtracks. The Splatoon physical soundtracks. And that funny enough, Shiver sings in hiragana, whereas Fry sings in katakana.
Dude, I gotta tell you something that no one has never known. Did you know Agent 1 and 2 are Callie and Marie?
Holy shit. That is a big fucking revelation. Oh my god.
No, who would have thought?
You do realize I'm being sarcastic, right?
Yeah, I know, that's a joke, because everyone knows it was obviously them.
It actually took me an embarrassingly long time to figure that out, just like how it took me an embarrassingly long time to figure out that Marina was an Octoling.
Are you an idiot?
No, I was a child.
Oh yeah.
Octo Expansion came out before I turned 15, which is really embarrassing. And I was 12 back during Splatoon 1.
I was only 35.
Gribbs got the mini.
But I want the mini.
Well, too bad. Mr. Grizz hates you.
But I do most of the work for him.
No, I'm pretty sure I do. You barely play Salmon Run, whereas I play Salmon Run on the reg.
What are you, a damn spy?
Perhaps I can't do a French accent.
I know you have the butterfly knife, buddy.
Actually, no, I have the dead ringer. I know that's not an actual weapon and more like an item, but still. Yeah, well, okay, I'm trying to get my wave breaker out.
I'm bouncing around.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, I was the only person alive?
Yeah. So and as I was saying about the Octarian like Octoling ranks, rivals can also be commanded into splatoons, not platoons, splatoons, and which are commanded by a sergeant.
I have something else to tell you that's so crazy. Did you know Captain 3 is Agent 3?
It's actually not even true anymore since New 3 is just called Agent 3 at this point.
Call
And Captain 3 is just
Agent
called Captain. We just call them Captain 3 to differentiate them between, to give another way to differentiate between, New 3 and Captain 3, just to differentiate between the two, as well as Captain Cuttlefish. Oh, no longer Captain Cuttlefish, more like Craig Cuttlefish. Yeah, Craig. Craig.
Here's my question. You know how Agent 8 is a code name because she's 1008, or is it 10,008?
Yeah.
So is she technically the real Agent 8?
There's no Agent 8 at all. There's no Agent 5, 6, and 7. There aren't. They don't exist.
So that's just her code name, or their code name.
That's just what Captain Cuttlefish decided to call them because they don't really know their real names. So they just, since that's the test subject number 10,008 is a bit of a mouthful compared to just Agent 8 or even 8. That is literally what Cuttlefish said. He literally said, "Oh, that's a mouthful to say. I'm just gonna call you Agent 8."
So does that mean Agent 4 isn't really Agent 4 since Captain Cuttlefish didn't call her Agent 4 and Marie did?
No, Marie, I'm pretty sure at the time was higher ranking than 4. Marie did have some authority, like, now funny enough, Captain 3 is now higher ranking than Agent 1 and 2. I don't think there's a real, like, formal ranking structure yet in, the new Squid Week Splatoon, since it only has, like 4 official members. I forgot 5 official members, because, you know, we got Captain 3, Agents 1, 2, and 3. Yeah, Captain 3, Agents 1, 2, and 3. Well, actually, it used to be 5. Yeah, it is.
Yeah, 4. So, yeah, we do not know who's Agent 5.
That's because they don't exist.
I had a friend that said Agent 5 could exist. Who has been elected Agent 5? Tell me, huh? Tell me, come on,
Literally nobody. Nobody. I was expecting Agent 5 to be the main character of Splatoon 3, but no, it's just New 3.
I think that's the biggest letdown ever.
Yeah, I think the reason why they went with Agent 3 because they want to go with the 3 motif that this game has been hamming up for some reason.
Who elected you, Agent 4 in Splatoon 2? Agent 2! Splatoon 2!
And you want to know what the max hazard in Splatoon 2 was? 200%. In Splatoon 3, it's 3%. Some other like ideas for rankings for Octolings that I have is that there could be like lieutenants, which lieutenants instead of commanding Splatoons, they command, well, what am I trying to say? Instead of commanding Splatoons of rivals, they command, I'm trying to think of it like a name, because I wanted to save like the company for captain. Well, actually, they command companies. Splatoon, like lieutenants command companies, and I think that instead of being their display color being green, I think it should be blue.
I hate Harmony.
Ooh, what's wrong with Paruka? What'd she do to you?
She's dumb. Look at that stupid face. Look at it.
Stop being ableist. She's just autistic. She's just on the spectrum.
Still want to punch her. You want to know what everybody's going to be in the comments? Oh, but Harmony is so cute. Get over it.
Like, she speaks to me so much. She's like one of the best representation of autistic people in gaming.
Yeah, but don't you think that pick is a little bit too overrated?
That's not even why we like her. We like her because she's just a little bean. A little autistic blob. That's why we like her.
I want to punch her.
You're not gonna hurt my baby. You're not gonna hurt my fellow autistic.
I'm gonna die on the field, and I'm gonna punch the hell out of her.
If you make her cry, you know what happens, because us autistic people have to stick together. Actually, you know what? Probably more likely what's gonna happen is that, like, if you make her cry, I'm most likely just gonna cry along with her.
Little baby man, you're a little baby man.
You're starting to become insufferable.
Sometimes I feel like choking myself.
Do it. Actually, no.
I'm okay.
So as I was saying about like Octarian ranks, so then we have like captains. Then we have captains, which what they do is they command legions, which like I don't know the exact number. I don't have a full idea of the exact number of like rival Octolings that would contain. Other than like the Splatooners, I think they should contain 9.
I punched myself in the neck.
And we have commanders, which command full-on cores.
I'm going to kill myself. I got that.
Oh, what? Oh, whoa. What happened with that flipper flop? Whoa. Like,
You guys suck. Imagine needing help from an idiot. Hey, no, come down here. I need to split. Damn it, I would get flip flop on you. Why was I gonna do it? Because it was fun.
this type of toxicity is only more likely to make people more tilted, like, and waste time. Like, you really need to watch Squid School's video about, like, squid bagging, because, like, it's a very important lesson to learn.
I have people squid bag on me, and you wanna know what I did to them? Killed their family right in front of me.
No, yeah, sure you did, buddy. I am very badass.
Of course I wouldn't do that. You know where I would be if I did that?
Prison. Yeah, that's where you'd be.
Yes, exactly. In the Mayan prison?
No.
Exactly.
Oh, wait. Oh, we got a nighttime wave coming. Come on, fog. Come on,
No
fog.
one asked you. Shut up. This is my channel now. Welcome back everyone to Silver's YouTube channel. Best YouTube channel on the planet.
You're not gonna steal my channel, because, you know, I might have to, like, if you keep this up, I might have to, like, get rid of you from the channel, because, like, this isn't a healthy relationship to have between a viewer and a watcher. I mean, and not like a viewer and a watcher. Viewer and a
I think you should get up here.
Trying, oh god, they were holding me up. Even though the wall wasn't inked, they were holding me up.
I should use my root slider.
Yeah, you probably should. Try it. Try going root slider. There you go.
Are we actually getting eggs in a basket and freaking slow flies?
Thanks for the wave breaker.
That's what I was saying. Harmony is the worst Splatoon band.
Her voice is great, even when it's not bit crushed.
What do you mean it's great?
Like her vocals, they're good, even when they're not bit crushed.
I legally want to choke her, but I think I'd get arrested.
Yeah, because that's assault and battery. I really hope you can get out of this phase like I did.
Oh no, I'm not even in the phase.
Trust me, you are, because I acted exactly like this when I was your age. Because my god, when I was 13 back in like 7th grade, oh my god.
You're a 19-year-old person playing on YouTube with kids. So can I really technically believe you?
What's there not to believe?
That I'm playing with a grown man?
Well, the thing is, the only way I can technically prove it is because I don't look like I'm an adult. I look the same since I did when I was 15, would be my ID, which you know damn well I'm not showing that.
Come on, just one kid. Obviously not. That is bad, because then they'll know where you live.
Yeah, I'm not doxing. Well, I already name dropped the county I live in earlier. It's just I don't know.
Face reveal when?
When I feel comfortable showing my physical presence on camera, because I don't feel comfortable showing my physical presence on camera.
Anyway, back to my argument. The hero shot should be added into Splatoon 3. The Splatoon 1 hero shot should be added into Splatoon 3.
Yeah, something I was actually hoping about that they would do with the Inkopolis DLC is add more weapon skins.
We need more hero weapons. One can't just do it, because that one hero weapon just doesn't even look good.
I was really hoping that they would add more weapon skins in Splatoon 3. Especially because, you know, I like using the weapon skins from Splatoon 2. I gotta use my inkjet. Never mind, I was killed by a fish stick. That's embarrassing.
You mean the guy from Fortnite? Yeah, I don't think we're gonna win.
So, I want to get back to talking about, like, Splatoon prequel stuff. So, like, ideas that I had for it would be, different ranked modes to symbolize war rather than sport. Last freelance game of the day. And then, I'll take my bronze trophy. That is unless I get, like, an obscene high score now. So, other ideas I had about, like, the Splatoon prequel, I was trying to finish talking about that, but you kept changing the subject, is that, like, there would be different colors for the different display colors for the Octolings and Inklings, depending on what your multiplayer rank is, which would correspond to a military rank. And you would share that rank regardless of whether you're playing as an Inkling or Octoling.
Would that final rank be Captain?
Well, actually, Captain would be like this. Actually, for Octoling, the final rank would be Elite, which would be closer to X rank. I don't know what it would be for Inklings, as we don't know of a possible special force, as we don't know of, like, the original, like, if the actual real Inkish military, not the Squid Beak Splatoon, has a special forces unit. We know that the Octolings have special forces units.
I don't hate Harmony. I just don't like her as a character.
Like, what's wrong with her? Is she boring?
Except I don't know why they added this. I don't customize my locker. I mean, I get other people do, but I don't.
That has less to do with Karako as herself and more to do with the general store.
Yeah, it's just the general store.
You just don't like the general store. Just, like, be more honest. You're fine with Karako. You just don't like the general store.
No, I just don't like the design either. I think it's kind of dumb.
Oh, come on. She's great.
That is a stupid hat. I will die on the hill. That is a stupid hat.
But her shirt looks great. I really like her shirt.
Stupid hat.
Also, I know damn well she has to be autistic because that little clownfish that's next to her is dying of neglect. We've known that ever since she was, like, first a part of ABXY. I knew she had to be autistic ever since I saw her fidgeting with that Ultra Hand. And, like, instead of, like, in ranked modes, instead of, like, having the standard same ink and display color like you would in Turf War, your display color would actually correspond to your rank. However, the problem is that I don't know how confusing that would be, and how difficult it would be to tell what, rank you like, it'd be easy to tell what rank you were, but not very easy to tell what team you were on. As I don't think we're gonna have, like, I don't want to have, like, straight up uniforms in this game. I want that to be the default clothing, but, like, it's Splatoon. You should be able to customize your character. Can't wait to be wearing a crop top and flip-flops while going to war.
What would be the earliest hero suit?
I think the earliest hero suit would be Captain Cuttlefish's military uniform from Octo Expansion.
One thing I hate about his design in Octo Expansion, it's a backwards captain's hat.
Really? What are you, 65?
No, it just doesn't look good. Captain's hats are supposed to be worn like a true captain. Front.
He's wearing it backwards because he's trying to be the cool grandpa.
He fails at it.
Actually, I think I have time. Actually, if I'm able to match with someone relatively quickly, I have time for one more match, and it has to be freelance. If I can do this relatively quickly, so, like, and I was also thinking of an interesting mode that I could have that's like a sort of casual mode. We would have the normal squad mode, which would be the 4 players on each team, and the Splatoon mode, which you would be in a Splatoon instead of a squad, which would consist of 9 players, as this would be on a future console with much more power and such that could handle more players. And I feel like there'd have to be different types of maps to accommodate much larger players. They'd have to be much more open and such like that. All right, so I have time for one more round.
It's 7:59.
Yeah, I have time for one more round because, like, I'm already in it. It's not gonna kick me out until after this. So I can hopefully, yeah, okay, I don't think you can play anymore. Like, I can still play Bigrun because, you know, I got in before the multiplayer maps and modes updated. And it's not gonna kick me out. I do really think I could have done better in freelance if I just ranked up. I'm fully expecting myself to get bronze. I know Undertow was a bad map, but I am fully expecting myself to get bronze. Like, some other things I had, like, ideas for would be, like, and the idea for the Splatfests, they wouldn't be festivals. My headcanon is that Splatfest used to mean a battle in war that was filled with nothing but misery and suffering. It's essentially like, it's essentially like, it's essentially the Inkish word for bloodbath. And the reason it was called that is because, and the reason it ended up being called that is because all of these battles ended up being fought over miscellaneous garbage things that ended up coming out of that fax machine. The one that announced the Splatfest games. And the Splatfests were created by the government, and they were made so that they could, whoever is the winner is legally the best to prevent these future wars. And they would just be Splatfests. They would be Splatfests. And I think that during these Splatfests, in some of the more casual modes, you'd be able to have, like, specific, like, high octane weapons and weapons of mass destruction. And obviously the final fest should be Squid versus Octopus again. It has to be. It would have to be. Yeah, like, however, the problem with that is, like, canonically, the Inklings won the Great Turf War, so that Splatfest would straight up have to be rigged. Or maybe not. Maybe it would just be like a maybe it would just be like a Cryptid Splatfest. Like the Cryptid Splatfest where, like, only, like, 8% of the people would pick Octopus. Also, like, yeah, I think that would be really cool to think of, like, some subs and specials and map design for that. For, like, a Splatoon prequel. I think that would be really cool. I'd rather make an entire, like, full video on this at some point. Hint, hint. Because, like, I'd feel like it would be best if I'd make the best, able to explain this the best if it was scripted rather than live. Okay, I really do hope we get to fight King Salmon because the Samometer is at max. Hey, throw it at me, thank you. Okay, I revived Girl Boss. I don't think we're passing this wave. Hey, could someone use your special? A bit too late. Yes, we did it. We passed the wave, barely. All right, time to fight a king salmon, I think. All right, it's gonna be Kohazuna, right? Yeah, it's Kohazuna. So this is the last thing I'm gonna be doing. Jump up here and kill Kohazuna. I got the L3. All right, some nice extra damage thanks to the roof slider. We start throwing some stuff at it. There we go, we killed Kohazuna. All right, so that seems to be everything. Well, okay, so looks like this is the end of the stream, end of the big run, end of everything. My name is Zacatech12, and goodbye, everyone. All right, it's time to see the big run results. Just give me my stupid bronze trophy and let's get it over with. I'm fully expecting top 5% to be like 145, 150 something, or maybe even like 161, considering I saw a lot of people on Reddit getting that. I'm recording this a lot later than I should, like 2 hours later. Alright, let's see, what is threshold? 150, that is exactly what I thought. I did get silver, which is nice. Alright, well, that's fine. It's fine, I am so tired, I don't know if I can continue, but anyways... My name is Zacatech12, and goodbye, everyone.